What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. I am a happy man. I am a happy man because I've got a Hornbeak in my corner. A Hornbeak in my corner. A Jed Hornbeak. And a Jed Hornbeak is a master bladesmith who is amazing. So here's the deal, guys. Yesterday I brought you guys a preview of one of my designs that I had done up. And here's the story. I drew up this design, and it was originally, my thought was the kukri house I would have make it, because they make most of my designs. So that little symbol right there I was going to have added into the sheath because it's the kukri house symbol. All right, it's the symbol of the Gurkhas. So that was my plan. I was going to have that all done, but before I could even reach out to them, I received an email saying, bro, that thing looks cool. I'd love to be able to do that. And once I got that email, I knew that, well, this design must be pretty good if someone like a Jed Hornbeak, who is nasty, and he is awesome knife designer as well. If I knew that if he saw it and said, oh yeah, then I must have done something right when I put, pencil to paper type thing. And, he'd asked me if he could do it. And then he even, talk about a great dude. He was even like, look, if you need the rights to it and blah, blah, blah. No, if ever any of these will ever be made again, it's because somebody paid that dude a lot of money and he made them one, because all rights on this blade are with Jed Hornbeak. So if you want something like this, or you will not like this, but if you want one, this is the guy you're gonna have to reach out to, or just go to his stuff and see what he has. He's on Facebook and he's on YouTube, Jed Hornbeak. And he's doing a video today on his that he made, because he made two of them. And we are going to double them up. So because he's doing his today and I'm doing mine today, I don't have the link to his. But once I get the link, I will post it under my description. So if you don't see it now, check back later. And most likely it will already be there. And if it's not, it's probably because it's either I wasn't home when he put it up, or it's not up yet. So, but I will definitely give it, because he's going to put an awesome video on this blade. So, preview time. He also sent me a blank, a Heartstopper blank, and then he sent me, and I showed you guys this in the preview video, he sent me these rough cut scales, flattened, that were a black micarta. I'm looking at the blade right now. And he said, do what you want with it. Make your own scales. I gave you some roughs. And, so you could either go ahead and do these or just make your own altogether. And I said, well, if he's going to go out of his way to make me some roughs, and I like the way he did the top, because the two ends are the only parts that he actually, that he finished, because he wanted me to have fun with it. So he sends me this black micarta. And the micarta, if you know, is, it'll come with this shiny hard side, but then it will, on the inside, it becomes like a black and white mix. So it's almost like it looks like a gray. And the more you shave it down, the more you'll see the lines, the deviation from colors. So what I did is, I really liked it, but I wanted it super dark. So I carved up my handle scales. I put this thing together. And I used what woodworkers use. It's like a beeswax type stuff, and you use it. It soaks into the wood and it makes it really nice. But what it does with micarta is it darkens it up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So this I call my Bigfoot tooth pattern. I love doing this pattern because it offers crazy grip in the fingers, unlike finger holes like little finger choils, where each finger is individually set in one. These are little, and so anywhere you put your hand, your finger flesh, the meat of your hand is just sinking into one of my Bigfoot tooth serrations. So you can see it is very, very nicely contoured and rounded. He did this right here, which I really, really like. This had a hard edge on it. I took that down, obviously. But he did those contours there, and he did this one here to fit around the lanyard hole. And I said, well, geez Louise, I like that. So then I took the step and I made it a hard cut, and then up and down and in. And I have to say that the handle scales came out awesome and looks fantastic for this blade. Homework for you guys. I have a guy out here that'll do leather, and I was thinking just bring it to him and having a sheath done, because this blade, I can't just buy a Heartstopper sheath, because this blade is actually bigger. It's thicker here than the original Heartstopper, so it won't fit in one of those stock sheaths. So I'm thinking, all right, well, let me get my leather guy and do that. But here's something for you guys. If you are a leather guy and you are looking to promote yourself, and you want to get up on YouTube, and either you already have a page that's going, or you want to up your page and get more people, and you want more videos and want more shout outs, here's the thing. If you want to make me a sheath, I will completely review the snot out of it, talk about how wonderful it is if it's wonderful, and I will forward your link and post it on social media between here and Facebook. And we will get you out there. So if you are a leather guy, or if you have a leather guy, you know one who is either just starting out or just loves doing it and wants his stuff out there, let me know. I'll do a trace, and I'll do all the dimensions in the trace, and I will send it to whoever this guy is, or to whoever you are, and we can do that. We can do a little combination, a little combo thing. If not, I'll just have my leather guy do it. But I will give somebody that chance to make a custom sheath for this custom blade in your own style, however you want to do it. Obviously, it would probably have to be dark to match the scales. But any kind of tooling you'd want to do, anything, it would be up to you to show off your skills, and I will put it up there for all to see. So that's that. Give me a heads up. If you guys have something, just comment, and I'll work it out, and we'll get with you. So let's get back to the deal at hand, and I will be reviewing that knife because it needs to be. So, guys, all right, so I'm going to give you the specs first, get them out of the way, because then I'm going to sit here in awe of my baby. This I called the dbad Nepalese Gladiator. And the reason for that is because everybody knows the Gurkhas are from Nepal, and they are the kukri masters of the world. And I wanted a kukri, but I'm also Italian, and the Roman gladius has a sweet spot in my heart. So I wanted a gladius, but I have gladiuses. I made one. I made my own custom gladius. I have a display gladius. It's beautiful. It's intricate. But I wanted my gladius. I wanted something that if I was swinging one of these things in the center of the Colosseum to keep myself alive, what would I want in my hand that I know I could win with? And I needed something that has two edges. I wanted a sweeping cut, and I wanted a chopping cut. The only way you're going to get that is through a kukri. So, how do you have a Roman gladius that's a kukri? You don't, until this thing happens. My brain happens, and it all worked out. So we are looking at 20 inches overall. We are looking at a 15-inch blade with a 5-inch green and black G10 handle, a hollow brass pin for the lanyard hole, all brass spacers, and which he nailed the spacers, nailed them. Brass spacers, brass pins, and brass guard. And God, he just nailed the fit and finish on this thing is, I'm going to show you up close. It is disgustingly nice. I've never seen a fit. Buck makes beautiful knives that have a great fit and finish. This makes Buck look, that's how good it is. It is 5160 steel, 7 millimeters thick, and 2.5 inches wide at its widest point. I wanted this thing to be big, burly, beastly, and bad. It is all of that. The sheath is leather with brass. Now we're gonna see the fitment of this. Look how smooth this guy fits in there. Bam, bam, riveted, closed together in a perfect line, stitched all the way up the rear in a perfect leather binding. Then the frog right here, double strap, double belt strap, everything stitched on perfectly. The awesome Jed Hornbeak logo right there. I'll tell you what, there's 2 logos I've seen from knife makers and designers that I really like. One is his logo, and the other one, running with knives, dbad. So this thing, and it's a hard leather. It's stiff. I don't know if it's wood or what, but look at this thing, man. That is a serious freaking sheath. That is serious sheath. If I need to brain somebody with this thing, it's gonna work. And look at the quality and just everything he put in. This is completely cut out. Look at how he strapped it on there, man. It is amazing. The work he did on my logo, on the brass plate, on the frog, is just phenomenal. So now, gosh, putting this in the hand, he took every bit of my vision, every bit of what was going on inside my brain, and he put it there. This is what my brain was shouting to me. You need this Roman gladius from there to there, kukri everywhere else. But the handguard, I wanted to keep gladius. So this area right here is 100% Roman gladius. This is Roman gladius. The center to beyond is all kukri. He even got my little nub on there. So let's go over fit and finish, because it is phenomenal. All right, I just want to show you. Look at right here, this brass. You can't feel these. Those are so perfectly in there that you cannot feel them. Look at how tight and right that is. Guys, this is the most perfect fit and finish you will ever see. And I wasn't worried about fit and finish. I was just worried about this blade being awesome. I had no idea he was going to make it this clean. Look at that. And these are bink bink separate, right? Those don't go all the way around because that true full tang is sticking out all the way there. But look at these grooves right here. How well they are one with the G10. They are mated as one. Look at this. You see any spacing? Man, any deviation from the blade? No. You see any spacing here? No. It is the most perfect fit and finish I have ever seen. I mean, this is like when you spend, $1 million on a Lamborghini or whatever. It's all hand done fit and finish. You can't feel the difference from the handle to the tang. You cannot feel the difference. This one has pretty good fit and finish. Pretty good. Nowhere near that. If I run my finger on here, I can feel where the tang is, right? Because right here I can. That's pretty good. But I can feel it like right here. I can feel spaces, which means it's not 100% fluid. This is 100% fluid, right? It is the most amazing feel you will ever get to know. This is absolute perfection. This is artwork. This is Smithsonian hanging, put it in the Louvre artwork. And look at the hang. Boop. Come on, man. Come on, man. When I drew this up, I had high hopes for it, and everything is right. So 15 inches dead nut on the turn. everything is perfect from nub to end. You're looking at about 5.5 inches. We are looking at, let's see, get it in there, perfect 1/4 inch on the thickness. And you know, it's 7 millimeter is how I wrote it down, and 7 millimeter and 1/4 inch are pretty much right there. And I wrote 7 millimeter because my thought process was that it was going to be done in Nepal, and they go by millimeter on a lot of that stuff. So saying 7 millimeter is a lot easier sometimes than saying 1/4 inch thick, but it is 1/4 inch thick stock. Look at that beauty. The only thing I haven't done with this thing yet is chop. So we are going to do that. Let's see. I'll tell you one thing, it chops his arm hair. Oh crap, I don't know if I get them all. I think, oh yeah, I did. So luckily it's stuck to the oil I put on there. It is ridiculously shave sharp. I mean ridiculously shave sharp. That was an easy pass, an easy glide through the old dbad arm hair collection, which is getting less and less. So what I want to do is I want to take this outside, and we'll do a little testing with some Chopapalooza and get it out there and swing it. I am so excited to be bringing you my design made by the great Jed Hornbeak. Holy moly, what a collaboration. This thing is amazing. Let's go find out how amazing it really is. All right, so yesterday I went out and I bought myself a new grill. You can see it there, a big old flat top. And so I have all this cardboard stuff sticking around. Nice, thick stuff. And so we're going to use this to show you how awesome this edge is off the bat. Now, I told you can hold it in a reverse grip for that sweeping cut. No problem. It is a beast. It is a beast. How's that for a wound channel? How is that for a wound channel? Look at that. Look at that guy right there. Look at that guy right there. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, this thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. And I made up a word a long time ago. I called it schmossum. It is smashingly awesome. So what I want to do is I'm going to let this go. So it's going to fly off because obviously it's too light. But I'm going to hit it with a front cut. Holy crap, it took off away a huge chunk. And now I want to try and hit it with a back cut, shoulder providing. I don't know if I can make that motion. Oh, yeah. Look at that back cut. That was a quick, short cut. Wow. All right, so immediately, just, oh man, it swings like a champ. Swings like a freaking champ. I got to pick up these pieces that I just completely decimated. All right, throw those in that box of good stuff right there. Let's go over to the stump and we'll do a little mini play over here, and then we're just going to start chopping stuff. We're just going to start hitting. So this guy right here, right? When you do this, a lot of people think, oh, if you're doing that, you're going to do it in a knife fight. Well, you don't do that. You don't hold it way out in front of you and you do that. The only time that in history that they would do that is to generate power on a final kill, right? So if like you're chopping off a head, I'm going to come around, boom, and come down and make that chop. But in a knife fight, oh God, if you are repositioning your hand, you're going to do it behind you. All right, so not in front of you. So everybody thinks, oh, you're going to get it knocked out of your hand. Not if you're not an idiot. Gosh, it's so solid, guys. If you are a serious, and I mean serious knife collector, and you are not afraid to go out there and pay for absolute nastiness and perfection. Right now, there are only 2 of these made in the world. 2 in the world. I have one, and the actual maker has one. That's it. If you are a serious, and I mean serious collector, this is something that you might want to contact him about, because there doesn't have to be any more of these, but there should be. There should be. Let's do a couple of 4-foot drops, and we'll see how straight she goes. And because it's so big, that's not going to be an issue. We already know that. 4 feet down. Oh, God, what bite. A couple hard downward throws. Check that tip. Oh, my gosh, that hurt my shoulder. Not gonna lie to you on that one. Oh, my gosh. It's so weird to throw. This isn't going to be that throwing blade, obviously. This is going to be that chopping blade. Just amazing, amazing. Now, I wanted the baton with it, but you really can't, because you're just going to dust up the baton, and that's going to be it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to baton without batoning. We're just going to do straight chops. Now, that one, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that was a miss. No, I just wanted to shave an 1/8 of an inch, apparently. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now this piece is a little smaller. I'm going to try and back cut it. Oh, yeah. So, I got to say, it's nasty, guys. It is nasty. It is nasty, nasty, nasty. Look at this. Holy Moses. It is nasty. Woo! For all you atheists, this will make you believe in God right here. Holy moly. This will put the spirit in you. Holy Moses. Look at this thing just shred. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. It is, it's awesome. Let's see here. Wow, it's got such bite. So now if I wanted to chop myself a point, eventually the curve would stop me from chopping here. So I would just turn it over, and now I can go all the way down to the bottom. You see how easy that is? Not a problem. I just touched it. It picks it up. I touched it. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right, so I think what we need to do is just get to what this thing is good for. Enough tooling around, enough busybodying. I want to chop like 100 different things. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some low hangers, and we're just going to erase that issue first. Let's just come over here. Let's just come over here. We'll do it machete style. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at, I don't even have to swing. It's basically, when it's about 1 inch away from its target, the target just falls apart out of fear. All right, let's see. Look at that. It's just forward and back, forward and back. I'm literally just zigzagging and cutting straight through things. This is awesome. This is awesome. Let's get you guys extended here so I can seat you down, because I know you love when I'm holding the camera and it's going all over the place while I chop things. Does that make sense? All right. Yeah, it's like that. All right. No matter what you touch, cuts. Right-handed, left-handed, reverse cut. Reverse cut. Reverse cut. The thing's just getting shorter and shorter. And no, I'm not cutting my tree. There's the vines in here that just need to come out. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. Insane in the brain. It is just freaking amazing in the hand. All right, we need to start chopping more stuff. We need to find some 1-inch forest trees. We need to take down anything we can. I see a big bushel of something over here. So we get over there and we eradicate it. We eradicate it. I don't even know what it is. Oh wait, I got a low hanger here. You know those low hangers aren't good for the tree. So let's I don't even know if I'm in a shot. Oh, I think this is the low hanger right here, right? Little backswing, little reverse hold, little tree in my mouth. So much for that low hanger. All right, I got a big low hanger here too that I'll have to take some parts off of. I mean, it is literally as fine as a chop, as a slice you will ever see. Oh wow. I don't even know what this crap is. This just started growing. And I left it because I knew I was getting this piece in. Just takes it all apart. Just takes it all apart. Whoo-wee. That leaf is going for a ride. All right, I'm going to walk over to a spot with more tree stuff. So this used to be the path to my 1-inch forest, but it got some overgrowth. These vines right here are just everywhere. And you can't go in there because of them. Oh, man. Tell me I can't. Tell me I can't. This thing is amazing. It's literally carving me a path to where I want to go. It's like a sword, a knife, and a machete all wrapped into one amazing package. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. All right, so I think I found one. 1-inch forest tree. Oh, here's part of it that fell down. Let's take a whack. Sweet. Gets a little thicker as we go down, so let's take a whack. Sweet. Gets a little thicker as we go down, so let's take a whack. Oh, yeah. Just amazing. Amazing. This path right here, look at this dead spot right here. This wasn't here literally a minute ago. That was just carved almost instantly. Look at this tree. Oh, that was right through. That was right through. Reverse grip, sweeping blow. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. I did a reverse grip hit for a sweeping cut, and I can't see if you guys what you guys are seeing, but look at this. That went almost all the way through on a quick sweeping slash. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna take out the chunk that I just made there and show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's even coming through to you. Wow. Yes, indeed. This thing is a hitter, not a quitter. Wow. I just literally in a single shot went through that. We need to do more. So one thing I'm finding is that the feel in the hand is beautiful. There's no pinching, no hot spots, no wear, nothing. Every single part of my person that is touching this thing is happy. Oh, I gotta take out the garbage. Oh, I forgot to bring out the trash. I got so excited about this, I put it aside. Hold on. Ooh, saved myself. All right, so you see this big tree right here. I have 2 big sycamores in the front. and one of them lost this giant branch right here. And I figured, well, it's been sitting there for a while because I've been waiting for this to come in so I can chop it up. Because I figure if I'm going to chop it up, I'm going to chop it up with what I want to chop it up with. So, this happened to be what I was waiting for. And this is very, very hard wood, right? Very hard wood. So, let's see what we got here. Wow. Holy moly. I'll come around this way so you guys can get a good view at the destruction. Look at this. Is it a chopper? I'd say so. Look at that. Not bad for hardwood. Holy Moses. Let's take a look at this. Let's get a good peek. Wow, I just felt the edge. Let's get a good peek. Through a lot of sap, through a lot of green stuff, then through some hard stuff. Both sides of the blade, right? Both edges are taking abuse. This guy right here is just awesome. I mean, it is awesome. So, obviously, that's a big, thick piece, and I could sit here for the next half hour and obviously get through it. Look at the size of the hole it already put in it. But I don't want to sit here for a half hour and do that. So what we'll do is we'll come down here to a point that's the same hardness, just less thick. Maybe we'll knock a few holes into this side. Oh, that's gonna be hard, it's dangling. Wow. Not bad for a guy with recent shoulder surgery. I'm gonna go right-handed. Wow. Even right-handed, killing it. This is insane. This is insane. I'm in a knot right now. I know you can't see it. Right here is a big knot. And you can see the coloration in the wood change. Not even an issue. It's cruising straight through. No matter what angle I take, it's just devastating the wood. Holy moly. This thing is a beast. You know, when he had asked me about doing this project, I got excited, and the reason is because he, well, besides his videos, but he made a couple knives that I got to see ahead of time. One of which he did for Cowboy Bebop. It was his Heartstopper, and he did a few more things like that since then, and it really turned me onto his videos. I wanted to see what this guy was all about. Once I learned, I'm winded, man, my shoulder's killing me. Once I learned, I was just like, that's it, this guy is awesome. So when he contacted me about this, I jumped at the chance to work with him. Not just because I like his work, but I actually like him. He's a good person, just a cool guy. You know, we talk online, and there's nothing about this dude that isn't real or isn't right. There's nothing about him that's fake. This guy is just a real dude. And man, can he make a real knife. This is incredible, guys. This is freaking incredible. Probably the greatest piece I own. And I own the Preacher. I own the dbad Preacher. I own the dbad OEF Defender. I own the dbad John J. Tribute. I own the dbad Campmaster. I own a bunch of really cool cold steels. I own a bunch of really great knives from all over the world. This right here, second to none. This is, I mean, from what I've seen, this is the greatest thing that's ever come out of his shop. From my eyes. From my eyes. And maybe he's got some things that are hidden that I haven't seen yet. But holy crap. This is what dreams are made of. If you want pure excellence, I mean pure excellence, smooth, pure excellence, then you want a Jed Hornbeak custom. Go onto his page, see what he does, watch this guy be engulfed in what this guy does, what he provides. It took me just once. It took me just once to watch and see what this guy was all about. It took me just once to understand that this dude is for freaking real. Absolutely love it. My new favorite piece. And I'm so glad that I designed it, because if my favorite piece wasn't something I designed, I would be pissed. So, that's it, guys. I mean, this thing is freaking amazing. Jed Hornbeak. Look him up. Now remember, once his video is done, I will post a link down on my video, on this video that you're watching, so you guys can see it. This is beyond perfection. Beyond perfection. And again, if you are a serious knife collector, somebody who wants what nobody else has, and I know there's a bunch of you out there, contact him and say, I saw something that no one else in the world makes. I saw something that you will never see anywhere else on the planet, and I want one. Who knows, maybe one day there will be 5 of these in existence. Holy crap. I am Donnie B all day. And until next knife.